We begin this hour with the Black Friday weekend shopping frenzy. About 158 million Americans are expected to take part in the rush. That's nearly 2 million more than last year, according to the National Retail Federation. Many items have gone up in price, and 78% of Americans say that is forcing them to cut back on buying gifts. Jeff Gennette is the CEO of Macy's. He joins us from their Herald Square, their flagship store here in New York City, which opened to shoppers at 6 a.m. today. Good morning, Jeff.
Happy Black Friday, Dana.
Thank you. I will be shopping later, I promise. But holiday shoppers right now are worried about a couple things. Worried about increasing prices, worried about inflation right now. How do you expect this season to look?
Yeah, so I think it's going to be strong. I think we're going to have a very strong holiday season. We start preparing for this as soon as we finish the holiday season from the previous year. So we've got all the gifts and all the brands and all the categories, and we're ready to go this holiday, both online as well as our stores. So I think it's going to be a good holiday season.
You mentioned that, but rising costs has some people wondering what they can afford, whether they can afford more than before. Has that not had an impact yet, or you don't expect it to have an impact?
I don't expect it to have an impact because we plan for it. So, when we look at all of the customer data, we're making adjustments all the time on where customers, where they're more price sensitive than in other categories. So like with commodities, when you look at like a basic T-shirt or you're looking at a gift under, handle, we're going to be holding our prices. And then there's other categories, particularly in our fashion categories or luxury categories, where a higher ticket because of the make of the product or the brand of the product, where they'll accept a higher average unit retail. So, we've gone through these inflation cycles many times in the past. We've been working with our overseas suppliers to get costs down, and we have lots of data and analytics and pricing science that helps us make decisions about the sale prices we offer and the markdowns that we take in an item in a store level. So we're ready for whatever inflation is out there.
Jeff, let me correct myself before we go any further. Gennette, I said your last name incorrectly, and I apologize for that.
That's okay.
You didn't open yesterday on Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of places were open. Do you expect that to be the industry standard going forward?
It's a great question. I will tell you that it's a polarizing topic. You've got a lot of customers that want us to be open on Thanksgiving, and you've got other customers that don't. So what I will say is that we're open online. And so the bulk or a big chunk of our business is digital. And so both the Bloomingdale's and Bluemercury and the Macy's brands, customers can get great values all the way through Thanksgiving online. We did open, at 6 a.m., as you mentioned, Dana, at the top. And it was good traffic versus 2020 coming in. The first couple of hours, we just got the 8 o'clock flashes and we're in pretty good shape. So store business is starting out brisk. Online shopping is very strong. As I mentioned, I think holiday shopping is going to be great this year.
So, Jeff, as you know, the retail sector is struggling to fill openings, and Macy's was looking to hire thousands of holiday workers. Quick fun fact, my very first job in 1985 at the Nanuet Mall, Macy's, was as a holiday worker. I was in high school, so I have fond memories. What incentives are you offering to get young people or other to come and work for you?
All right, Vlad, I'm going to put your picture up in the Hall of Fame. And just so you know, that's coming our way.
Finally, Employee of the Month. I'm looking forward.
There you go. So, look, this was something that when you look at, our colleagues, they're our biggest asset. And so making sure that they have all the incentives that they need for us to be able to acquire colleagues and to retain the great ones that we have. Very top of mind for us. So obviously what you've seen over time is that, wages are going up. And we did that early in supply chain, early in the third quarter, because that could be a big bottleneck if you don't get supply chain right. So we got all of our hiring done well in advance. We're in great shape there. And you heard us make our announcement right before our earnings call to raise, our average minimum wage to $15. We're going to have that fully employed by May of 22. We have it in a number of stores right now where it was the most stubborn hiring rates. We're in great shape. So I'm looking at my customer service scores go up every day. Customers are loving what they see in our stores. So I know we're going to be competitive with all of and having the right employee proposition to get great colleagues.
Jeff, I love how you call employees your colleagues, but I want to talk about the Biden administration's new push, actual mandate that big companies like yours get their employees / colleagues vaccinated and weekly testing. How are you reacting to that?
Yeah, so we're very supportive of this, but the timing of it is problematic for us. So when this came out from OSHA in November, to have this completely implemented and done by January is problematic for national retailers. So we support it. The timing is a problem for us.
All right, Jeff, Gennette, happy holidays. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.